going to do some quick work on baby Emmanuel Harro. Sorry, I can't pronounce his name. Back in my bedroom today because I'm not very well. So, excuse the mess. Anyway, I've got a little dinosaur. I've got my little pet dinosaur here, which I sometimes have out for little kids. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it because I haven't got much time. I'm likely to be a bit shaky. I've got his picture there. I'm going to do a few card decks and hopefully spirit box if I've got time. But knowing me, I'm going to do more another day. You know what I'm like by now, so I'm just going to call him Emmanuel from California, isn't it? Is it California? Sorry, I better check. Yes, California. Right, so please can I have information on baby Emmanuel from California. Don't forget, it might predict things, it might come up with stuff from other cases. I wasn't going to do any work for a few days because if you've read my latest community post, I've explained why child cases upset me so much. So I was going to have a break, but you know, I need to know what's going on with this one. Poor little baby. So what's going on with Emmanuel? I've posted some stuff on my Facebook about what I think. We've got quite a few jumps out. Oh, okay, that's quite a lot. So, we've got grandparents. Now, the grandmother has spoken. What was it she said? I can't remember what she said now. I have to look that up. I'm pretty sure she doesn't believe they've done anything. ABUSE, neglect. Now, you probably know by now that the dad did some absolutely disgusting ABUSE to a daughter from a previous marriage, and he literally got away with it. Meeting. Could this be the mother and father meeting up to get their story straight, or could this be the meeting at the football field, you know, making sure they met up with other parents as an alibi? Oh, surveillance. Apparently they made sure that there was no surveillance cameras at that particular car park space. Interesting, that should come up. Egotism. So if he is an ABUSER and a coercive controller, he's going to be very egotistical. Fraud. So is the whole thing a fraud? Aliens. Now that's interesting, that should come up, because some people seem to think he might be in trouble for being an illegal alien. So all those cards already mean stuff. Justice. So hopefully, because we've got the handcuffs on there, that means they're going to be arrested pretty soon. I think they are. And I'm going to take some more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have jealousy. So yeah, he would have been one of those jealous men, I imagine. Tunnel. We keep getting this tunnel card. Outer space. Sorry, hold on everyone. What? Yes, can you call me at like 10 past the latest?
Okay, what did they say? I'll start and then you can finish them.
Yes. Sorry about that. Right, so outer space, as I've said, that usually means DRUGS. You know, someone being spacey. Beach. Is there a beach in that area? Could that be relevant? Intuition. So this could mean psychics have got it right, or somebody in the family intuitively knew he was a bad guy and tried to tell her. And we got females. So is it actually the mother that did something? I did think that. Okay, so now I'm going to do some... I think I'll do my... I've got so many decks, as you probably know by now. And it kind of gets a bit confusing as to which ones should I do. I'm going to do my crime deck. Can I have information, please, on baby Emmanuel? I know I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I do believe it's pronounced the Spanish way, but I don't speak Spanish. But the spirits will know who I'm talking about because I have his picture here. Can I have information? Oh, about... I've just seen that one. Baby Emmanuel from California. Very interesting that every single one of those cards that jumped out are very relevant. Baby Emmanuel. Well, I think that's enough that's jumped out of that part of the deck. I'm going to do the second part. Excuse the noisy cars. Can I have information, please, on baby Emmanuel from California? Oh, I've just seen that one. Oh, I'll have to show you. We've got CCTV again. Has jumped out. So that tells me they're lying and there is CCTV of them. There's going to be something found on, you know, probably a doorbell camera, I think. They're not going to have taken that into account, that most people have doorbell cameras these days. Information on baby Emmanuel, please. Now, I did do a map search and I've got all the screenshots saved and dated. And I did originally think water. But I do know there's not probably a lot of water in that area. And I've picked out a few areas of interest which I've got dated and saved. And sorry, I've written down a few thoughts I had, which are dated and saved, which I'll come back to if they turned out to be relevant. So these are the ones that have jumped out. Like I said, CCTV. Someone religious, cult or church. If he's Spanish or Mexican, he's highly likely to be Catholic, right? Passing acquaintance. Don't know what that means. Does a passing acquaintance know something? Rocks. Oh, could be weapons. Stones, gravel or quarry. So I need to look for a quarry on the map. Oh, no. Dismembered. Blood. They're going to find traces of blood in the car or house. This obviously isn't relevant. The MURDERSUICIDE card. Unless that's what they were planning to do. This could be predicting another case. Appeal or reward. Have they done that yet? I know they've appealed on telly and nobody believes them. But I mean an actual reward, money reward. But it says here also appeal could be court. So if they are put up in court, they might appeal. Ex-work friend. This could just be that an ex-work friend's going to come forward with a story. And we got party. Someone is happy. I did just watch a video, a strange video of a family funeral, where it literally said that they were happy. And I'm going to take some more. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that half. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that half. I've just seen that one. One of them's just landed face up. And it's the buried card. Oh dear. But it can also mean buried secrets or buried personality. We've got bridge over water. Crime of passion. As I said, in the Jaden case, if you hurt a child, it can be classed as crime of passion. Hilly wooded area. Field or sports field. Sports field! Oh! You could just see that at the top, sports field. I'll take photos. They were at a sports field. Money. Now I did say that did they do something to him because they couldn't afford his medical costs because he looks, bless him, like there's something medically wrong with him. We've got weeks. This could mean he's actually vanished a couple of weeks before they said he did. Dumped or jilted. Could it be the wife said she was going to leave, which is what can happen with coercive, controlling relationships, and then the husband does something dreadful. Letters or journals. And we've got cruelty to animals. So it'd be interesting to hear about his past. So don't be surprised if it comes out stories about, oh, when he was a child he was cruel to animals, which means he's likely to be an actual sociopath or psychopath, which wouldn't surprise me. I'm now going to do my location cards. I don't want to do too many decks because I do want to do a little bit of spirit box. But all these are the wrong way round. Oh. Right. Please, can you give me some location clues for little Emmanuel from California? Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to take all of those that jumped out and just leave it at that. There's quite a lot here. Undertakers or crematorium. Under bed. I wonder, was he hidden under the bed for a while? Crossroads, and I did see something about a railway track, I'm sure, near their house. Water sports area. Now don't forget, these could be all places that are either nearby or places that they passed when they took him somewhere. Florist. Boiler room or furnace. Or they could even be to do with somebody's job. So we've got play park, infant school, kids entertainment indoors, so like a soft play area, museum or gallery. Oh, I did see something to do with like a dinosaur park right near their house. I'm sure I did. Museum or gallery. Petrol station. Gas station. Fields. So we got fields again. And don't forget the sports field. But when I looked on the map, it did look like they had some kind of field next to their house. Although it looked really dry. Reservoir or dam. Hills or mountains. I was looking at mountains on the map. Clock. Somewhere with a big clock. I'm now going to do my timing cards. Please, can you give me timing of when we might get some answers for little Manuel, please? Now this could be when he's going to be found or when there's going to be big clues in the case. You know, if you've been watching me for a while, okay, it wants that one. You probably know how my different cards work by now. Okay, it wants that one, and I usually have one more, and that's sticking out. So the times it's given are 6 weeks to 6 months. Don't forget, this could also mean this is how long problems have been going on. 4 days, 4 weeks. Now the 4 days is jumping out to me. And we have 12 days, 12 weeks. Now often all these dates can mean something, like we could have a clue in 4 days, someone could be arrested, and then in 12 weeks he might be found, you know. Just don't want my deck to have my video to run. I think I should do the children cards. Right, so you probably remember these from the Jack and Lily case. There's so many of them. And they're probably all upside down, but I'm just going to grab them. So it's I want to do 2 parts. Can I have information, please, on baby Emmanuel from California? So I really want to do like at least 10 minutes spirit box. Okay, I've had quite a few jump out. Is that too many? No. No. I'm going to have to take all of them and not pick any more. So we've got wound. So he's probably got injuries. Zebra. Like I said, that symbolises the connective tissue disorder I've got. He could have a connective tissue disorder. We've got 6. We've got pear. We've got pull and being pulled in a suitcase. I don't like the look of that. We've got tent. Now, these all could be things he liked, like the tent and the pear. We've got tub. Looks like ice cream. Tort. Pip. These are the same ones that came up for Jaden. Pin. So I know what this means. Apparently the mother said she kept him in the car because he didn't have vaccinations. Kite. Rip. Patch. Now I know what this means. In this case it means the patch over the eye. He should have had a patch over his eye because he had cross or lazy eyes. I had that treatment. And we've got kit. Now that can innocently mean, you know, toy plane kit, model kit, or it could mean a KILL kit. Usually these kids ones turn out to mean something later. So let's do the rest of them. Please, can I have information on little Manuel from California. Oh, just dropped half of them. That's way too many. I don't think I'm going to get to a map search today, but I'd already done one, like I said. Have information on little Emmanuel. Oh, do you know what I mean? Do you see how many of these cards there are? And I've just... Right, so there's these and these. So what were the odds of it coming up with Pan Branch when I did little Jaden's reading, and that was literally his address. God, that's way too many. Right, okay. So the ones that have jumped out now are taxi, or it could mean Uber. So they need to find out if one of his parents got one of those anywhere, because that would save getting DNA in their own car. Golf, is there a golf course nearby? Or could that be a weapon, a golf club? Spine. Did the poor little guy have spine injuries or a spine issue? Rainbow, that's not a good sign. Because that usually means heaven. And his mother did talk about the way she talked about his hair, I said, symbolises heaven. Parrot. Did he talk too much? Did that annoy them? But this can also symbolise gossip. Astronaut. That's a typical little boy thing, isn't it? Cube. Cube. Now, I feel like that's important, but I don't know why. I'm going to have to work that out. Snow. Well, they lived out in the desert, didn't they? I don't know if that has snow. Very rarely, I should think. Did he love the snow? Did he go on holiday somewhere where it was snowy? Oh dear, we've got the sinister caped man. Oh. We got the cage card. So that little boy was trapped, caged. Pine. Are there any pine forests there? And we had the pull card, and we've now got the push card. So, pushed and pulled about. Herd. Herd of cattle. Cattle ranch. They're quite common around there, aren't they? Oh, no. You can probably guess what that card symbolises. Rattle tells me he was delayed developmentally. Key. Was he locked, literally locked in a cage? Or this is saying somebody has the key. The answer's going to be found any minute. I didn't like that undress card. I don't know whether to do one more deck. Yeah. Right, last deck. Can I have information, please, on that flew out. Baby Emmanuel from California. What's the situation with baby Emmanuel, please? Got quite a few jumps out. That threw itself at the camera. And that one is interview. Oh, talk, conversation, get on the same page. This is to do with them being interviewed by the police. And they've had to ensure they get on the same page, get this story straight. Intervention, rescue, others involved. So were relatives trying to get her away from the husband? Triggers, name, car, place. Well, it could just mean anything triggered him off or her. So we don't know who did it yet. If something's been done to him, obviously. Negotiator, bargaining, begging. So it looks like one of them wanted to split the relationship up, but the other one was begging. Lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. No, that's probably not only how little Emmanuel felt, but the mother as well. And you'll notice SOS on there. I think they were close to getting help. Gossip, petty jealousy and envy, which obviously that's going on now, gossip. But that might have been, you know, causing a problem in the relationship. He didn't like that. Obsession. Yeah, he's a coercive controller. And divine feminine. That just basically symbolises her. And I do just want to take a few more of them. So, one, I can see half of these. Don't want ones I can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Is that what she threatened to do to him, I wonder? But that's also the previous children of his, isn't it? Right, ascension, awakening. Now, usually this means spiritually, but I believe this is her finally waking up to what he was like, but it's too late, obviously. Irreconcilable differences, divorce, final. So, did he feel like the breaking up of 2 marriages was too much for him? It was too humiliating. Signs. She saw the signs too late. And lastly, settlement, agreement, compromise. He was never going to go for that. Because obviously in America, I do know they have to pay out a lot of money. Which he would not have wanted to do, would he? So, okay. I think that's enough cards for today's reading. Because I want to do a quick spirit box. What's the time? Yes, I've got enough time to do a quick one.